So you might want to follow me all through this video because you might end up securing your next investment without having to lose your money again. This is your real estate consultant Kingsley Awa, and of course I bring to you tips that helps you secure your property, invest wisely, and of course gain a return on your investment. And today I want to share with you some principles that I've been sharing with my diaspora clients and high income earning citizens here in Cameroon, especially in the city of Buea, and it has been bringing them a huge sum of money, and of course their properties have been appreciating over time. The first thing I always tell them when I go on a call is that do not buy on emotions. Do not buy on emotions. Is a good resident, of course the price is affordable. Let these things not rush your ability to purchase your property. Always calm down, always rethink, always analyze your need for that property, because if you don't do this, this is what has caused people to be trapped, and at the end of the day they lost their investment. So do not buy using emotions. The next thing I want you to take note of, which is very critical, is that always verify your ownership. Who are you buying the land from? The person advertising the land, have you verified the ownership? Does the person has the authenticity, the ability, does he has the willpower to sell that property that he or she wants to sell to you? Always make sure you get to the owner of the property, verify ownership before you buy, because the money you spend for verification is less than the money you will lose if the investment you want to get at the end of the day goes sour. The next thing I always want you to do is that verify documentation. Verify your documents. What are the documents you need to verify? You need to verify your land title. If the property comes with a land title, you need to verify maybe the chief attestation. If it comes with the chief attestation, you need to verify the site plan. You need to verify the sale of ownership. You need to verify, of course, the national identity of the person selling the property to you. Is very important. You need to make sure you verify the documentations before you go on in investing in the property. The next thing I wrote here is that visit the site personally. Don't just see pictures and you send money. You need to visit the site personally. There are different ways in visiting the site. The reason why I always say visit the site, or send somebody that you trust to visit, or do a video call to see the site, is because you want to check your boundaries, you want to check accessibility, you want to check the community environment, how safe is the environment, and then you want to check if there are existing disputes in that property. It is very important that you do what you visit the site personally. A site visit can save you from future disputes. It is very important you visit your site. The next thing I wrote here, use professionals. This is very important. People want to get properties, they neglect professionals. Because you have a family here does not mean your family can help you secure a property. Always make sure that your family comes to help you secure a property in collaboration with professionals. It is very important. For example, if you need somebody that needs to go for a site plan, if you're somebody in the diaspora, of course you can send a family member. That makes sense. Of course, he represents you, gives you feedback, so you see if what the real estate consultant is saying and links to what the family member is saying. That's trust, right? Yes. So always make sure you use professional surveyors, property lawyers, real estate consultants. Is very important. And of course, you can always work with a real estate company. It is very important. So your money you spend in verification is small compared to losing your investment. So always make sure you do verifications before you invest in properties here in Cameroon. I remain your real estate consultant and land banking expert, Kingsley Awa. And of course, you can always get us through the numbers on your screen for us to guide you secure properties here in Cameroon, especially in the city of Buea.